Welcome. This is St. Martin of Tours Catholic Church and Parish, located near the Rose Garden in San Jose. My name is Benjamin Wyatt Serverian, and I grew up at this church. I went to middle school here, as well as elementary school, from the grades kindergarten through 8th grade, where every Friday there was a mandatory liturgy that every class attends at 8 a.m. sharp. Every Friday morning at 8 o'clock a.m., the entire school would gather, attend the Mass, receive Eucharist, and go about our days afterwards.
Methodism is one of the many branches of Christianity founded in 1868 by John Wesley. They closely follow traditional Christian living habits when it comes to putting faith and love into action. They believed in salvation by grace and union with God by being a good neighbor and through actions of faith. They rely on and trust in God for being their source of destiny in their lives. Currently, Bishop Bruce R. Ogue is the leading president of the Council of Bishops. This is Willow Glen United Methodist Church near the downtown Willow Glen Strip. The United Methodist Church provides a welcoming environment for all its members and followers.
Hello, welcome. This is Pablo Madden. We want to thank you for interviewing with us.
Thank you. I'm Pablo Madden. I go to Bellarmine College Prep. I've been going to Catholic school since about when I was in kindergarten. And yeah, I'm Catholic.
Are you a member of any particular denomination of Christianity?
I am Roman Catholic.
Do you attend church on a regular basis? And if so, how often?
So I probably go about once a month. I used to go every Sunday, but not anymore.
All right. So do you attend church on a regular basis, and is that your choice or your parents?
So when I do attend church, which is very rarely, it's usually by my own choice. Sometimes my parents will make me go on holidays and stuff like that, but even then it's still mostly a choice.
And do you know what separates Catholicism, your denomination, from others?
I don't think I could name a specific difference.
So what do you know about Methodism and the similarities and differences between Methodism and Catholicism?
I don't really know any similarities or differences between them, except for that they all follow Jesus Christ.
That they do.
And God.
So in what ways do you practice Catholicism?
So every time at church, I get communion. I got confirmed back in 8th grade, and about once a semester or so at Bellarmine we'll go and we'll get reconciliation.
What is reconciliation?
Reconciliation, basically, it's where you're supposed to tell God your sins, and then you would be forgiven for them.
Sounds holy.
It is.
So does Catholicism offer any restrictions on the way that you live your life?
Well, obviously if you're a priest, you're not allowed to get married or have sex, and I guess if before you're married, you're not allowed to have sex at all. yeah, that's about all I know.
And have you ever considered perhaps joining another religious denomination?
I never have considered joining another religious, no.
And have you ever attended another religious ceremony or festival?
I did one time attend a Jewish funeral.
So, a really important sacrament in the Catholic religion, the Eucharist, which you received in what grade?
Second grade.
Firm Catholic belief is that when they are consuming the Eucharist, they are truly with and in the presence of the body and blood of Christ. What do you think about that? What's your perspective?
I think that there are definitely multiple ways to interpret what the Catholic Church teaches. I think one of the ways is very metaphorically and another way is very literally. Usually I try to interpret these things, try to take these things more metaphorically, obviously, than literal, because it'd be very hard to literally try to comprehend that you're eating the body and blood of Christ. But I think the metaphorical message of eating the body and blood of Christ is, definitely an important one, like Catholic religion.
Exquisite. Well, thank you, Pablo, for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you.
Ted, do you know any differences between Catholicism and Methodism?
I know there are differences.
But you don't know what they are?
No.
Terrific. Gabe, are you a member of any particular denomination of Christianity?
I'm a Catholic.
Do you know the differences between Catholic practices and Methodist practices?
No. Sorry, bro.
That's okay.
By interviewing devoted Catholics and Methodists, we were able to understand the differences in between their practices and their beliefs. In relation to this, we were able to understand why Nancy and Bobby could not be together. The Catholic Church has 7 sacraments, while the Methodist Church only has 2. They also have difference in belief in what happens after these sacraments. The 2 churches also have opposite views on abortion and contraceptives. Because of this, it would have created problems in Bobby and Nancy's relationship. In conclusion, by interviewing both Catholics and Methodists, we were able to better comprehend why it was so difficult for Nancy and Bobby to be together, because